Hey, what's going on, guys? So I thought about this for a while, and I really had no interest in reacting to this because I don't have any interest in this show. But I've heard some not so great things about the trailer for Ironheart, so I figured we would check it out together and just see what Disney and Marvel are cooking up now. So without further ado, here we go. Well, let's throw that in there. That'll make people want to watch it.
For real?
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you'll find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
Just rip that off the wall.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So, are you in or out?
Flash some money at her.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something.
Remember, she was in Black Panther.
Something
Important?
Didn't need to be there.
iconic.
Ooh, iconic.
I can give you the tools.
Who
to
is
help
this
you
guy with the
carry out
money?
your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew.
Oh,
I could chew
White
wide.
Castle. It takes place in Chicago. Yay, that's the only interesting part of this for me. It takes place in Chicago.
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end
Is
up
this
dead
the
or
rumored
in jail.
Mephisto?
This is so much bigger than that. This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady.
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
I'm sorry. That was that was awful. That was terrible. There's nothing about that that looks interesting whatsoever. This was filmed 3 years ago, and they're just now releasing it. And you've heard nothing about it. Absolutely nothing about this show. And they're slipping it in there right before Fantastic Four. You can tell from the lack of marketing that Disney and Marvel, they don't give a shit about this show. And this is typically something that Disney and Marvel would push because it's diverse and it's different. And this just screams 2016 Marvel Comics, where they replaced all the characters you knew and loved with either gender or race swapped characters, and they didn't sell. And if the comic book fans ain't buying it, they're not going to come watch the TV show either. And before I get the flood of, you don't like it because you're racist and there's a black girl. Yeah, Black Panther, great movie. Second Black Panther, great movie. This character did not need to be in that. Nobody gives a shit about this character. I'm sorry. You cannot like something because it looks like crap. That doesn't mean you're racist. It doesn't mean you're sexist. It doesn't mean you're homophobic. There's nothing about this show that looks interesting at all. The only thing I liked about it was they showed fucking White Castle. I'm from the Chicago area, so White Castle. Haha, that's a Chicago Midwest thing. They showed her flying through downtown Chicago. Cool, great. That doesn't make me want to watch the show. I don't give a shit. I really don't care. You're replacing an iconic character with a character that doesn't work in the comics. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about this character. And I know you have to move on from the mainstay in the MCU. I know you have to move on. They're not going to play those roles forever. But don't push characters down people's throats that they don't want. I know you got to try to make something hit and make something land, but this is just... It's not even like... It's cringy. It's cringy. It's just... the cheesy, oh, well, I got to live, laugh, love sign on my wall in my bunker where my weapons are. Like, oh, so clever, Disney. Ah! The few people who are into this, when it sucks, like most of the Disney Star Wars stuff sucks, you're going to hear the vocal minority saying, well, you don't like it because it's racism. You don't like it because of this. You don't like it because of that. No, that's just what I call the Disney defense, where as soon as something fails, they call and blame everything on the toxic fans and no, you just turn out shit and people won't watch it now if they don't like it. People aren't feeling like they have to watch every little Marvel thing to stay connected because they don't care about the story anymore. They don't care about the overarching story because you fucked it up. You fucked it up. So, I can tell you right now, I am not watching this when it comes out. I have no interest in watching it, and it's just not going to happen. So, good luck, Disney. I think you got another stinker on your hands, and when the ratings come in, I can't wait to hear the excuses you make as to why nobody watched it. I'm sure it'll be somebody of my persuasion's fault. So, take care, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll talk to you later.